Hello guys, welcome to our class today. We are going to part C on decomposition reaction. What's a decomposition reaction? What is a decomposition reaction? A decomposition reaction is a reaction in which a single compound breaks down to two or more elements or new compounds. So a decomposition reaction is a reaction in which a single compound breaks down to two or more elements or new compounds. So it's like radioactivity, but this is a decomposition. Decomposition is a reaction. It's like breakdown in radioactivity, but it's a decomposition. I'm just giving you an example. So decomposition is a reaction in which a single compound breaks down to two or more elements. For example, when you heat sodium hydrogen carbonate, sodium balance 1, hydrogen carbonate balance 1, it gives you, when you heat it, it gives you sodium carbonate. These are just examples of common decomposition reaction. We have carbon monoxide gas plus water. This is a decomposition reaction. Sodium is 2, here is 1, hydrogen is 1, here is 2, oxygen is 6, here is 3. So what do I do to balance this equation? I put a 2 there so that the equation is a balance. So we have decomposed this reactant or this compound. When you heat it in, this is also known as thermal decomposition. Thermal decomposition. Thermal decomposition. It requires heat for the condition necessary for this reaction to occur. So when you heat sodium hydrogen carbonate, it gives 3 products: sodium carbonate, carbon monoxide, and water. These are decomposition. It has broken down into sodium carbonate, carbon monoxide, and water. Another example, when you heat nitrites. I'm going to talk about when you heat nitrites. What are the products? When you heat nitrites. When you heat nitrites, for example, sodium, not nitrites, but nitrates. When you heat nitrates, for example, sodium nitrate gives you, according to the activity series, when you heat sodium nitrate, it gives you sodium nitrate. So we have nitrate. When you heat nitrate, it gives you sodium nitrate, a solid, plus oxygen gas. So balancing the equation here, let me balance. Sodium is 1, nitrogen 1, oxygen is 4. So what do? I put a 2 here, sodium, so that oxygen becomes 4, 5, 6. I put a 2 here so that the oxygen becomes 6. So the equation is balanced. Another example of action of it on nitrites. Let's heat now lead nitrate. I'm going to heat lead nitrate, solid. I'm going to heat it. This is thermal decomposition or decomposition reaction. I'm going to heat, this is color, orange. I'm going to heat zinc nitrate. These are in the middle of the reactivity series. They give the same products in the middle of the reactivity series. There we have a little copper nitrate. They give their characteristic colors so that you understand different products formed. So when you heat lead nitrate, it will give you, this is white, this is white. This is I think this is blue. This is blue. So when you hit lead nitrate, it's going to give you lead oxide. It's a solid plus nitrogen oxide gas plus oxygen gas. Balancing the equation, I will put a 2 here. Lead becomes 2. I will put a 2 here. Lead becomes 2. Oxygen is 6 times 2, 12. Nitrogen is 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. So I put a 4 here. And oxygen becomes 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 2 because there are 2. So 12. The equation is balanced. This is orange when hot. This is orange when hot. Yellow when cold. This is the chemistry. This is brown and this is colorless. Nitrogen oxide is color brown gas. Brown gas. Let's go to zinc nitrate. When you hit zinc nitrate, it gives you similar because they are in balance too. It will give you zinc oxide, solid, plus nitrogen oxide, gas, plus oxygen, gas. Balancing, we put a 4 here and a 2 there, and the equation is balanced. But zinc oxide is white when cold, and yellow when hot. Yellow when hot. And that is the chemistry. And this is a brown gas. Nitrogen oxide is a brown gas. So zinc nitrate, when you heat it, it gives you zinc oxide, nitrogen oxide, and oxygen. These are the 3 products it gives. This is thermal decomposition. And copper, it gives you copper 2 oxide plus nitrogen oxide plus oxygen. Balancing the equation here, I'll put a 4, I'll put a 2. The equation is balancing. But copper is color black. Copper 2 oxide is color black. And that is the chemistry of the heat action of heat on nitrates. Finally, I'll talk about silver nitrate in the lower cadre of the reactivity series together with mercury. When you heat them, it's going to give you silver metal itself plus nitrogen oxide, yes, plus oxygen. The 3 products. These are the 3 products. So when you balance, I'm going to balance this equation. I will put a 2 here, oxygen to be 6 and a 2 there, so that the equation balances. I will put a 2 here, oxygen is 6. I will put a 2 here, 4, 5, 6, and I will put a 2 here to balance the silver. So this is an example of decomposition reaction. Heat is required for it to take place. Heat is required for it to take place. So thank you. In our next class, we will talk about replacement reaction, where we must know the reactivity series, displacement reaction, whereby more reactive elements displace less reactive elements from their solution, and also we'll talk about precipitation, that is double decomposition. Thank you. Let's meet again in our next class.